Never before have the words, "Take me out to the ball game," meant so much. But after over 600 days, fans are back here at historic Bosse Field, and baseball is in the air. That's right. I've been speaking to people all day today, and one thing people keep talking about is how quickly the storm came last night. A lot of people on Facebook commenting that they never even heard a siren go off last night. And there's one man who says he's lucky to be alive today. That's right. We have beautiful weather. We have tacos from a food truck. And in about 20 or 30 minutes, we're going to have a concert here on the shores of the Ohio River. Officers say that they heard several gunshots around 1:15 this morning, and police say it all started here on the 300 block of Taylor Avenue. A champion has been crowned, nets have been cut down, and confetti has fallen. Ash Wednesday came last year. There were no COVID cases in the tri-state and also no snow on the ground. They're offering just about anything from a blueberry and cream popsicle to chicken strips. Princeton Police Chief Derek McGraw says what happened here crossed over from self-defense to attempted murder. Henderson County residents as well as Kentuckians living in these counties will be eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccination when this site opens next week. With the turning of a shovel, the Henderson Christian Community Outreach not only hopes to build a building, they also hope to build a lasting impact here in the county.
We've had many central lines. A baby, yes.
Meet 2-year-old Charlie HIGHT. On the outside, she looks like your average toddler.
You obviously hear you never judge a book by its cover.
That's because Charlie is battling mitochondrial disease, a rare condition that affects the powerhouse of the cell, providing energy for virtually everything the body does. But her mom, Emily, dad, Aaron, brother, Ethan, and sister, Olivia, are fighting right along with her.
No! No! What's wrong?
The condition requires Charlie to see specialists across the country. Her siblings say being away from their sister has been tough.
Very hard.
Because sometimes when she's away from us, he tends to cry if they have bad news from the hospital.
Emily HIGHT says her Olivia and Ethan have been great through the whole process.
My 2 older kids have stepped up and been the absolute 2 best kids I could ever ask for.
In the last 2 years, Sissy, she's yelling for you.
Despite all the challenges, the family says Charlie has been a blessing to them.
She literally, and I know that I speak for all of us, the 2 big kids included, lights up our world.
In just a few weeks, Charlie and her parents will take another trip to Philadelphia to see doctors. Reporting in Hanson, Ryan Witry, Eyewitness News. Do you recognize this man? Joshua Floyd says he and an accomplice broke into his Seabury home Wednesday night as his father, Dave, was home alone.
It's quite disconcerting knowing that I have a disabled father that is at home most of the time by himself.
Floyd says security camera footage shows the men were on the property for over 30 minutes before they were spotted by his father.
They came through the window while he was inside, and they had a gun, and he pointed a gun back at him, and they left.
The men reportedly ran off with electronics and business equipment. Joshua Floyd says the door behind me has been broken into before, and now, after last night, they can't even lock the door again. Dave was not hurt during the incident, but his son says this isn't even the first time someone has broken into his home.
This has happened once before. We did not have any cameras at the time. We don't know if they were armed or not. That happened in broad daylight when we were gone working, when we were out on the job. That's why we invested in a 8-camera security system. We have another. I've already ordered 2 more for the rest of the property.
Floyd has one lingering question after the break-in.
Just why? Why did they? I don't understand it. I mean, if people need a job, I can give it to them, people need. Why just try to steal?
The Webster County Sheriff's Office is handling the case. Floyd says he is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when life gives you snow, you host a snowball fight.
I thought that doing a snowball fight was a great way to get the community kind of outdoors. 2020's been really weird. Unfortunately, with the way that the weather's been the last couple months, you haven't really been able to enjoy outside. So I thought, what a better way to bring the community together than to throw snow at each other.
People young and young at heart, and even a news reporter looking for some glory, came out for what organizers called the most epic snowball fight of all time. The crowd came to Evansville's Haney's Corner neighborhood around noon today for about an hour of fun in the snow.
I'm really good at throwing snowballs. There's no like official trophy for it or anything, but if there was, it would be at my house where I live.
Organizers say safety was one of their main priorities today.
Everything that I posted, I was asking people to follow the CDC guidelines, wear a mask, social distance, be respectful of people. If someone seems a little bit more hesitant in coming up on the group, make sure that you respect their boundaries.
Yes!
Reporting in Evansville, Ryan Witry, Eyewitness News.
Take it easy there, Ryan.